Alright, now if you stuck around, you got to see me without lipstick and now with lipstick. It's great. And I'll go on to continue talking about what kind of projects you want to do. So, like I said in the last video, I've been a boot camp student, I've been a boot camp instructor and administrator, and I've seen a lot of career changer students, and sometimes they don't know what to do in terms of becoming hireable. So this video is for you career changers out there. I hope I can help at least a few people. Who knows, maybe I can help many people who otherwise wouldn't have access to this kind of information. So what am I talking about when I talk about Brad's Brad Traversy's little tweet here that I talked about in the last video? So you definitely want to add new features and change the look. And I've had it where I've told students when they're posting their resume and posting their portfolio for a critique, like, hey, what should I change here? Or can anybody take a look at this and give me some tips? And I'll say, I've seen that project before, you should change it. And they kind of don't get what I'm saying. And so just to take a look at this actual Dev Connector project, and again, not to pick on Brad Traversy, he's the man, he's getting people jobs, he's getting people skilled, he's getting people hired. I have done Brad Traversy tutorials and learned a lot, but look at how many people forked Dev Connector on GitHub. It's gotta be thousands. Okay, so it says over 1,000. And these are just the ones who have forked it, right? This doesn't count the people who've cloned it surreptitiously. I'm probably in there somewhere myself, actually. Dev Connector, because I did do Brad's Udemy course. So what does this mean for you if you're doing a project like this from a tutorial and you still don't believe me that you need to do what Brad says, which is change the look and add new features? If you don't do that, your portfolio is going to look something like this. So this is some screenshots, and this was taken over a year ago, so I'm sure these owners have matured in their approaches to the portfolio. I know this particular person has because I looked at his news site. But just look here, Dev Connector. So he obviously did a bunch of tutorials, and you can see that the look and feel of them are not consistent. So it looks like a different person designed this one based on this outdoors one in Dev Connector. It kind of looks like it might not all be Brad Traversy, perhaps. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So here's Dev Connector. Here is another portfolio page. What do we see? Dev Connector. It looks identical. Here's another screenshot I took of a portfolio page with Dev Connector. So I'm saying all this to say that if you're doing projects, you really need to make those projects your own, and don't just think that you can cookie cutter copy paste your projects and everything will be fine. So for sure you want to follow what Brad's advice was, and that is to make your let me move my picture here. Make your projects something similar. So when he says change the look and add new features, he's not kidding around. So if you have one of those portfolio pages that looks similar, you've done a tutorial and you've put that on your portfolio projects, that's great. That's an excellent first step. That's a really great way to learn, is to copy, because that's how we learn as babies. We learn by copying, mimicking, but you gotta graduate from being a baby go up to the next step and the next step. You gotta take a step off that cliff, so to speak, and just trust that the land is gonna appear beneath your feet. You are going to be able to add a new feature. Yes, it will be difficult, but you will get there, and you won't look like everybody else. Because if I'm a recruiter, I'm not clicking on Dev Connector, because I've already seen it, a million times. Why would I click on this and, let me see how this, how this project works? No, I know how it works because the first 5 applicants had it in their portfolio. So you're really missing out when you do that to yourself. So I'll definitely follow this advice. And when you do start applying for jobs and you are ready, you want to track those jobs. So here's my little spiel at the end here. I've built a tracking sheet this November 2022. It's on sale for $2. You cannot beat that. It is a fire tracking spreadsheet, if I do say so myself. I spent many hours on it because I kind of polished it up, and I've used it to help students. I built it myself, and it has a little built-in system where it will tabulate it'll count the jobs that you put in, and it'll track the percentage of responses that you're getting and show you how long your job search might actually be taking at the pace that you're going at. So I really recommend you track your jobs. If you don't use my job tracker spreadsheet, that's totally fine. But you want to use something. You definitely want to use something to track your job apps, whether or not it's Trello or a Google Sheet. You want to track something. And this spreadsheet can actually be uploaded to Google Sheets and used there as well. So you can access it from anywhere if Google Sheets is your thing. There's also Open Office version. There's an Excel version as well. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be coming at you with some more videos, some more suggestions on projects, and hopefully you find that helpful. Thanks so much.